Good morning, dear student friends. Yesterday we are already discussed about the linkage. What is the linkage and who invents the linkage process, and what are the types of linkage on the basis of their chromosome, on the basis of the genes, and so and so. And what are the significance of linkage and how the genes are undergo to linkage. So today we are going to discuss about the another concept of genetics, that is the crossing over, where exactly the crossing over takes place. I think you well known about the mitosis and also the meiosis. There are the two different types of cell divisions. At the time of meiosis, there is a prophase. One consists of, there are the 5 substages. In out of these 5 substages, the one of the stage, that is zygote, and after that pachytene. During zygote, chromosomes are undergo to pairing of two chromosomes which are identical to one another, which are occurred from the two different parents, from maternal and also the paternal. Those are called as a homologous chromosomes. The pairing of homologous chromosomes takes place during the time of zygote stage in prophase 1. As like in pachytene, these homologous chromosomes are undergo to crossing over by means of their chromatids are undergo to twist in a different regions, what is called as a crossing over. Let us study about the crossing over in these slides. The introduction part of this crossing over. See, the Franz Alphonse Jensen was first discovered the phenomena of crossing over in the year of 1909. He is observed the cross-like arrangements in meiosis and proposed crossing over as a genetic processes. The definition of the crossing over. The crossing over are chromosomal crossover. It is the exchange of genetic material between homologous chromosomes that results in a recombinant chromosomes. After the crossing over, the resultant chromosomes are called as a recombinant chromosomes because of they are having two different combinations of two chromatids. Right? Crossing over occurs between non-sister chromatids. Non-sister chromatids is nothing but these are the two different chromosomes which are occurred from the different parents, like one is maternal and another one is the paternal. One chromatid from each of the two homologous chromosomes is involved in crossing over. The crossing over leads to recombination or a new combination between linked genes. This crossing over leads to exchange of equal segments or genes, and recombination is always a reciprocal. See, in this picture of this slide, which shows there are the two different chromosomes, like they are colored, like one is blue and another one is the pink. They are undergo to crossing over in their lower chromatids. The exchange of genetic material takes place in the recombinants in the F1 generation, which are shown in this diagram. See here, it is the diagrammatic representation of chromosomes, how they are undergo to crossing over. See, in the one is a pink and another one is the blue chromosomes, which are crossing over to each other. They exchange their genetic material. The pink exchange their chromatid to blue and blue exchange their chromatid to pink, as such. Right? Then coming to the types of crossing over. See, it is the mainly two types of crossing over here. One is a somatic, either it is also called as a mitotic crossing over, and second one is the germinal or a meiotic crossing over. It is further means the meiotic crossing over or germinal crossing over is further divisible into two types. Those are equal crossing over and another one is the unequal crossing over. Let us study one by one. That is, first one is somatic or mitotic crossing over. This type of crossing over occurs in the somatic cells. Of course, the crossing over takes place in somatic means or in mitotic means mainly takes place in the somatic cells during the time of mitotic cell division, that is mitosis. It is rare and has no genetic significance. There is only one example. There is a Kurt Stern reported in the fruit fly, and another person, there is a Potnokor, noted in the fungus of Aspergillus. Right? Then second one is the germinal or meiotic crossing over. The somatic or mitotic crossing over is nothing but the crossing over takes place in somatic cells during the time of mitotic cell division. Germinal or meiotic crossing over, this is a type of crossing over takes place in the germinal cells, means the sex cells, or where the gametes are formed, in that region cells during the time of meiosis, that produces the, of course, gametes. It is universal and has a great genetic significance. Of course, the crossing over takes place during the time of a meiotic crossing over or in a germinal crossing over. Then the kinds of germinal crossing over. Early only we had explained about this. There are the two types of germinal crossing overs. One is equal crossing over and another one is the unequal crossing over. Then coming to kinds of germinal crossing over, in that the first one is equal crossing over. The segments exchanged between the chromosomes are of equal size. The exchanging of their segments, they are in equal size. So which is divided into three types according to the number of the points where they are crossing over. Where the crossing over process which takes place on the chromosomes, there are several points. Either they may be single point or double point, or there are so many points. On the basis of the points of that crossing over, the equal crossing over is classified into three types. One is single crossing over, and second one is a double crossing over, and last one is a multiple crossing over. Then the first one is, that is single crossing over. See, in this type of crossing over, the chromatids break and reunite at only one point, at only single point, or in only one point, that is called as what? Single crossing over. The crossing over, the chromatids break and reunite at only one point, what is called as a single crossing over. Then the double crossing over, during this time of crossing over, the chromatids break and reunite at 2 points, are in double region, are in a double point. In the same tetrad only, they are occurred in double region, or in the two regions. Right? So what is called as a 2 points in the same tetrad, what is called as a double crossing over. Of course, the multiple crossing over, it refers to, in multiple crossing over, chromatids break and reunite at many points. More than 2 points, it is refers to as a multiple crossing over. Is it clear? The single crossing over, it refers to only at a single point. Double crossing over, it refers to at 2 points. More than 2 points where the crossing over takes place in the tetrad condition of chromosomes, what is called as a multiple crossing over. Right? So some of the diagrammatic representation here, only the progeny of single and also double crossing over. So where the single crossing over takes place and where the double crossing. The first the diagrammatic representation which shows the only a single crossing over, and in the second which shows there are the at the 2 points there is a crossing over. As like here, the multiple crossing over is also takes place in multiple regions, means more than 2 points there is a crossing over takes place, what is called as multiple crossing over. Then second one is, this is what? Equal crossing over. Now here the unequal crossing over. Unequal crossing over, it refers to the segment exchange between the chromatids are unequal. those chromosomes are unequal here. The segments of these chromosomes are unequal here. So that one chromosome receives an extra gene somewhere. Because of the chromosomes, whenever they are not in equal size, during that time there is an exchange of genes between the two chromatids during the time of crossing over. There are the some of the genes which are exchanged between the two chromatids are in different ratio, not in equal ratio. That is what is explained, that the segments exchange between the chromatids are unequal, so that one chromosome receives an extra gene and another get only one, or one gene. There are the less number of the genes, they are exchanged next place. What is called as a unequal crossing over. Is it clear? The crossing over are mainly, there are the two types. One is the somatic and another one is the what is called as somatic crossing over, and another one is the germinal crossing over, which is also called as a mitotic or meiotic crossing over. In the meiotic crossing over or in germinal crossing over, which are two types. One is equal crossing over and another one is the unequal crossing over. In equal crossing over, the chromosomes are in equal size, their chromatids are also equal, there is a exchange of segments of their genes are equal, which are three types. One is a single crossing over, double crossing over and multiple crossing over. As like here in the unequal crossing over, the segment exchange between the chromatids are unequal, so that one chromosome receives an extra genes and some of them are very less genes. So this is all about the types of crossing over. Let us study how the mechanism of crossing over takes place. See, the mechanism of crossing over, it includes, there are some steps. There are the 4 different steps are there in the crossing over mechanism. One is synapsis, another one is a formation of tetrad or tetrad formation, and third one is the exchange of chromosomal segments, and lastly terminalization. Let us study one by one. The first one is a synapsis. I already told you, the crossing over which begins during the time of zygote stage, because of the homologous chromosomes are undergo to pairing of homologous chromosomes, what is called as a synapsis. That synapsis which takes place during the time of zygote stage. Remember this word. See, in the synapsis, in the zygote or pairing stage of prophase 1, the homologous chromosomes of each pair come together and line up side by side. This pairing of homologous chromosomes is called as a synapsis. Very simple word here. The pairing of homologous chromosomes is called as a synapsis, which takes place during the time of zygote stage of prophase 1. This is about the synapsis. See here, there are the two colored chromosomes. One is red and another one is the blue, which are undergo to pairing here. This pairing of homologous chromosomes is called as a synapsis, which mainly takes place during the time of zygote stage. And next stage in this synapsis, they are undergo to crossing over. When the crossing over takes place, the exchange of the segment between the both chromosomes like red and also the blue, the half segment, see here in this picture, in the last third picture, you can easily see that is the red segment which is transferred from the red to blue, and blue segment transferred from blue to red. As like here, it is the crossing over takes place. Is it clear? Then coming to next step, that is the tetrad formation. See, the two chromatids of chromosomes are referred to as a dyad. Two chromatids only are upper, either as a lower, they are called as a dyad. A group of 4 homologous chromatids, two dyad of 2 synapsed homologous chromosomes is known as a tetrad. Means there are the pairing of 2 chromosomes. Here there are the formation of a tetrad condition. The 2 chromatids of same chromosome are called sister chromatids. The 2 chromatids, one chromosome and other of its homologous, are termed as a non-sister chromatids. It's a very easy sentences, so you can understand here the tetrad In that there are the sister chromatids are also there and non-sister chromatids. It's a very simple thing is the sister chromatids, it refers to what? The chromosomes which is consist of same kind of chromatids. If the chromosome is consist of different colored chromatids they are undergo to crossing over and they brought or they are having another chromatid or another segment of chromatids in their chromosome, they are called as a non-sister chromatids. This is what takes place during the time of a crossing over, that is the tetrad formation. In this picture you can easily see the forming of how the tetrad is takes place. There is a centromere here. There are the formation of what is called as the synapses of chromosomes that takes place in the diad condition, and after that they are becomes the tetrad. In that one is a red color and another one is the blue colored chromosomes. They are undergo to pairing, that pairing of homologous chromosomes which forms the tetrad condition. Then after tetrad, then there is a crossing over takes place, and then there are exchange of their genetic material between the two different chromatids. See here the exchange of chromatid segments. Two non-sister chromatid in a tetrad break at equivalent location in equal crossing over. The broken ends transpose and join the respective broken ends of the opposite chromatids. This completes the process of crossing over. The unchanged chromatids are called as a parental or non-crossovers. The changed chromatids are called as, of course, recombinants, because of they are having the two different segments, hence they are called as a recombinants. This is what the picture of a exchange of a genetic material between the two chromatids is here, green and another one is the red. Their exchange of genetic material between green and also the red. See, the green is consist of a red segment and red is consist of the green segment. This is what the physical breakage of chromatids into segments and transposition of the segment and reunion of the segment. Of course, it is a breakage and reunion takes place during the time of a Pagetin stage. Then terminalization of crossing over. See, the completion of crossing over marks the ends of a Pagetin stage and beginning of a diplotin stage. The process of terminalization of crossing over takes place during the time of end of Pagetin stage and beginning of the diplotin stage, because of in propage 1 there are the 5 substages. One is leptotin, zygotin, Pagetin, diplotin and dikinesis. Understand, at the time of a Pagetin end and also beginning of the diplotin stage, the crossing over process takes place. Then synaptic forces end and the homologous chromosomes are separate. The point at which the separation does not occur is called as a chiasmata, means the crossing over point is called as a chiasmata. The chromatids separate progressively from the centromere towards the chiasma, which moves like a zipper towards the end of tetrad as like the zip. The slipping of chiasmata towards the ends of the bivalent is called as a terminalization. Of course, I already told you, like it is the crossing over, like the I think you know this, the fingers where we undergo to crossing over, the crossing over point is called as a chiasmata, which is undergo to terminalization at the terminal part of these chromosomes, and after that they are repulsion out. They are repulsion. So once that they are repelled means they are having the combinations of two different segments, hence they are called as a recombination. This is what the last process takes place during the time of a recombination. The next one is, I'm sorry, then the significance of this crossing over helps to establishing the concept of linear arrangement of genes, and the frequency of crossing over helps in mapping of chromosomes and determining the location of gene on the chromosomes, where the exact genes, which genes are present at the which location of the chromosomes, and it is the important factor in sexual reproduction. It increases the variation which is vital for the evolution, and it helps in plants for the breeding also. These are the some significance of crossing over, and some of the differences between the linkage and also the crossing over. You can read, these are the very what is called as negligible points, I think so, and this is not necessary for you people. So for the difference of the linkage and also the crossing over, for the reference only I mentioned here, the linkage and also crossing over is having some of the differences. So this is all about the crossing over and also the linkage. Thank you.